Cancun is for lovers. So James brought me to Cancun. Fed me all the tequila tasting, fed me all the rum from our room, and here we are, just two people joined in arms as one on the beaches of Cancun at the Dreams Resort. Doesn't get any better than that.
I am a preferred club member.
I cannot wait to go in the pools. The beach here is just absolutely beautiful. Italian. Eat all that bread and pasta. And
Cancun is for the lovers. I think today is a pool and beach day.
check out the pools, the beach, and just kind of spend a day together.
I'm just kind of get familiar with the area, right? We went and sat at the preferred outdoor seating right on the beach. They got us towels. We told the guy that we wanted a secluded area, and he gave us a pretty secluded area, and we couldn't even see the beach.
Today is day 2 of our vacation at the Dream Sands Resort here in Cancun. Woke up at 9 and decided to come down and get a coffee.
Got coffee at Coco coffee shop downstairs, and it was actually really good. I was pretty impressed.
But they had fruit cups, which was pretty good. I don't even know what kind of fruit it was. It was actually pretty good. A couple melons, it looks like. But then they had ice cream, and then they had some croissants and some other little, I think a yogurt of some sort. Frozen coffees, warm coffees, hot chocolates, that kind of stuff. But that is open 24 hours a day. I would assume as the day goes on, it changes. I would assume around lunchtime, it changes to maybe mini sandwiches or something along those lines.
They assigned us our own server, and he kept coming back regularly and asked us if we need anything. We didn't really want much. We've got waters.
Yeah, the service over here in the preferred section is great. But the plan for our second day is to hang out at the beach, check out the pools. We're gonna have to hit up the buffet at some point in time today, so that way we can make sure we get to the buffet since it's not open for dinner, which is weird to me.
Sitting here debating on whether or not I want a beer right now. It's like 11:17 on vacation. Do I want a beer? I am VIP. I think I should get a beer. VIP.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I am a preferred club.
You are now in the presence of a... king.
We went to the preferred club infinity pool and hung out there just to check that out. There's not a whole lot of seating right there in that area, but they got a bar, they got some restrooms.
They are pretty nice restrooms.
You can even order food there.
We got lunch there at the pool. They have a nice little menu,
Brandy got like a Philly cheesesteak, and I got some kind of chicken wrap.
both of which were pretty good.
It was delicious. Actually, enjoyed it more than what I enjoyed dinner last night. But you can't really screw that food up too much, though. That's easy. So far what I'm gathering, they actually take care of you here. We walked the beach for a while just to check it out.
We're gonna go for a little walk on the beach. What do you say, Brandy?
Yes, it's a beautiful beach to walk.
Dreams Resorts beach is beautiful and it's super calm because of location. Where this location is, it blocks a lot of the waves, or a lot of the seaweed doesn't come in here. It does, but not a whole lot, simply because of a great location.
There's not a whole lot of vendors on the beach. And even the ones that I've seen here and there, they walk right past you. They're not pushy at all. No one even really stopped us. They're just kind of kept walking and said, hey, are you interested? Show us their stuff as they're walking. Not even stopping. But yeah, I don't see a whole lot of them anyway. For the most part, this beach is not too packed or anything. I'm sure this changes from season to season and depending on what time of year you come here and all that. But our stay here, it's been pretty chill.
Nice calm waters here.
The ocean water is so warm. It is beautiful out there. The beach here and the water here is just absolutely beautiful.
So out in the water, there is a water trampoline and a volleyball net for everybody to utilize. This beach is very good for rafts.
Everything's in pretty close proximity to each other, so it doesn't really take much. If you have to come back up to your room, it doesn't take you long. Come back up to your room, you go right back downstairs. We came back up to the room to blow up these rafts, and who knew that was going to be a job? But Mama came through.
Right now, Brandy is blowing up some rafts because the water's so calm here that you can float on a raft in the Mexican Caribbean. How's it going, Brandy?
I blew up a decent amount of these rafts.
Are you gonna make it?
I have blown up one whole raft, And now I'm blowing up this massive beast. It's just a lot of blowing.
Let me show you how to do it, woman.
The maid came up and made up our room while we were downstairs at the beach, and she did a great job. She did a wonderful job. It looks very nice. We're blowing up our rafts, which is not necessarily easy.
Normally we'd use like a pump. We'll need
But-
Bacardi after this. Small rum bottles in the room. Tiny rum bottle.
The service at this resort is wonderful. Everybody has been great, even though I'm kind of annoyed by the VIP services. Oh my God, my husband's pouring Bacardi into our containers to take out on the raft. James, do not put that much Bacardi in mine. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. What is he gonna do to me?
Here's another tip. Take one of these with you on vacation and you can stay hydrated out at the beach.
A lot of times if you bring your own jugs, you can go up to the bar and they'll fill up your jug with whatever drink you want. But we use them for drinks, but mainly for water.
Mine's got Bacardi in it right now, but we're gonna figure out what kind of mixer we're gonna make and take out and float around on our floaties out here in the water. It's gonna be a good day. Oh wow, they got a slide coming off their boat right there. That's cool.
We're gonna take our personal drinks down to the ocean and we're going to lay on our rafts and drink whatever concoction James just made me that is drinkable. I tried a couple times whatever he was making and it was straight liquors. Oh my gosh.
More soda?
Fanta, Sprite, Bacardi, and little mango juice box. It's gonna be a great time out on the rafts today. Great time.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
All of a sudden it starts pouring.
It's raining.
We got all around and we come out and it starts raining. Had to leave our rafts behind. And then it stops. We went out into the ocean. It was so warm. The water was so beautiful.
Nice, calm, just hung out there for I don't know how long we were out there, just chilling in the water, talking.
I'm gonna end up shit-faced if I'm not careful.
I just love being in the ocean as long as it's clear. It's when it's murky and I can't see what's swimming around my feet. That's when I get a little bit.
These very strong drinks that my husband made me takes the edge off. We were heading down and it started raining and now it's absolutely freaking beautiful. We get down here and we're like, oh, perfect. We'll go to poolside since, you know, it likely made people leave. So there's not very many poolside chairs in my personal opinion, but there are a lot of beachfront chairs. I think they do a great job of making sure there's enough seats. There are some palapas, there's some umbrellas over here on the preferred side, and then there's some Bali beds, I think is what they're called, that you can rent and reserve. Well, I'm feeling like my husband made this an intentional drink of making it so I was unsobered. I'm feeling great. We're gonna go check out some pools. I don't know what time it is, but James has convinced me to go to this damn tequila tasting at El Patio.
Brandy, there's a tequila
No.
tasting.
It's
Why don't you be more adventurous?
If I drink a tequila tasting at 4 p.m., I'll be out by 7.
Let's do it.
I'm not doing. Fine.
My husband heard one of the activities members say something like, "Hey everybody, it's time to get drunk today," thinking it was the tequila tasting.
Yeah. Oh, tequila! I think she's telling us about the tequila. Let's go. She said, let's get drunk, everybody.
Oh my god.
Let's go. We gonna do this?
Yes, I'm gonna do it.
Don't just do it for me. Do it for America.
But really what she said was, "Come play volleyball."
Oh,
Tequila.
We ended up getting out of the ocean for nothing, but we went up to the preferred area and checked out the pool.
There are 4 pools here at, wait, where are we at?
There are 4 pools here.
4 pools total, 3 main pools and 1 preferred pool equaling 4 pools total at this resort.
Everything is very close. So all the restaurants are close together. The pools are close together.
The first pool we hit up was the preferred club pool because we're preferred club members. Huh. Yes, we're special, VIP. You know what I'm saying? I just felt special. I got into the pool and it just felt like magic around me. Unless you're a preferred member, you're not supposed to have access to that. But honestly, I don't see a whole lot of people checking you when you go into the preferred pool. You could probably go in there and get away with hanging out if you really wanted to. But
The preferred pool is a nice pool. There is no adult-only pools here. There is nothing adult-only here. This is a family resort designed for families.
we'll get into this pool, and really nice pool. Had like little fountains and stuff. Like the other ones had fountains too, but this pool took it to another level with how pretty it was. Not a huge pool, but big enough. Wasn't like overcrowded. The only thing about it was, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of seating outside of the pool, and really there's not a whole lot of seating around any of the pools. So we go to the second pool over by the Barracuda bar. It's kind of like the center bar right there.
So we're at the pool beside the Barracuda bar. It's a little loud here, but there's like a cool little waterfall effect.
Brandy was just taking the water in her mouth and spitting it out like a water fountain just a little bit ago.
I definitely was not doing anything even remotely close to that.
That pool was probably one of the busiest pools other than the next pool that we went to, which was the pool by the Manatee Bar, which is a swim-up bar. Had more adults in it.
We are at the Manatees bar. It is the swim-up bar in the pool here. It's small, effective. You get your drinks and you move on. But this is,
seems too busy.
nothing's busy.
The other pool, it seems like more kids hang out at that pool. That seemed to be more like where families are taking their kids.
We are in this pool. I don't know what the name is. Generally, seems to be where a lot of the kids hang out, so I'm not sure why that is, but there seems to be a lot of kids over here.
It gets deeper and deeper as you go out.
It gets deeper right here. Oh, now I'm swimming.
And that was a nice pool too. So I mean, really all the pools are great. I don't really have anything bad to say about them.
All right, now it's time to go to some tequila tasting before I drown.
We gotta go. Our tequila tasting
It's
started.
1 minute, he said.
Then we go to the tequila tasting. Tried 3 different kinds of tequila. The thing that I learned was that tequila comes from, I don't know, I'm not gonna go over the whole thing. You have to go to the tequila tasting yourself. But Brandy loves tequila.
Oh.
I'm kidding, she hates it. She hates tequila.
Oh, you're supposed to swish it around.
I can't. There's no swishing. Oh my God.
I give her props. I pushed her to do it, and in the end, she's happy she went.
I actually really did enjoy the tequila tasting.
This is San Jose.
Love how you said that.
On my next cruise, I can throw out some tequila knowledge.
Chocolate with the Don Julio, which was absolutely delicious. Completely cut out the tequila taste.
That was actually good.
Everyone agreed, except the one girl who wouldn't taste any of the tequila because it was subpar to what she was used to. She wouldn't drink any of it because she thought she was coming to get the ones that were on display, but she knew that that was only for show. I'm watching this girl and I'm like, oh, it's an unfortunate situation where she has super high expectations for a tequila tasting at a all-inclusive resort. Unrealistic. Well, I mean, we're pretty easygoing travelers. James loves to drag me to these tastings. I don't know if he hasn't learned yet that I don't do well at tastings.
Oh my God.
But this time I rocked it. James never once mentioned the fact that I rocked those shots. Whatever.
You did a good job, honey.
Thank you.
If you are a very high-end tequila drinker, probably not the thing for you. But if you just want to go have a good time and sit with, 12 other individuals on vacation, we had a great time.
I'm not really sure that my husband knows what he got himself into today. I mean, I understand that he thinks that he took me to a tequila tasting and I did great there, but I feel like my tequila is really starting to kick in. I'm not standing up. He keeps telling me stand up, but I'm not. I'm gonna go to the Italian restaurant and then hit up the entertainment tonight.
We got hooked up on the baby beers.
Today we left a note for the beer guy that restocks our refrigerator.
We left a note for the maid.
We left a note hoping to thank her for her services, and then left a note for the
More baby
beer
beers.
delivery guy that we would like more cerveza and more agua. Más agua y cerveza, por favor. Un montón de cerveza. Gracias.
Good job.
And he definitely came through.
That typically works. Like if you just ask them for what you want, they typically will.
He gave us 8 beers, 8 little baby beers, equivalent to 4 beers, and a bunch of waters. So it did work, friends. Every traveler is different, so they never really know what you want, but you have to tell them what you want.
Our stocking guy came through. We left some money for him because we know those guys are underappreciated sometimes.
Beer guys need love too.
Tonight, I am just trying to find some, areas of gratitude and just some, love. And I am so blessed to be here with the man that I love with all my heart and soul.
With all the stuff that we've been doing so far, it's nice to just be here with the one that I love on this beautiful beach, just relaxing, getting to spend quality time with her. Because for me, that's what Cancun's all about.
Cancun is for lovers.
Cancun is for the lovers. The lovers.
First time I met James at his dad's house at a graduation party, I knew it was love at first sight until James told me, I don't believe in love at first sight. I did. And then he decided to bring me to Cancun. Fed me all the tequila tasting, fed me all the rum from our room, and here we are, just two people joined in arms as one on the beaches of Cancun at the Dreams Resort. Doesn't get any better than that.
Anything that we do on this trip is definitely gonna be a nice memory.
This is unreal.
I love you. Aw, do you think that was fake?
Cheers. What'd you get at the bar?
Pina colada. It tastes really fake.
Yeah, it's not real great, right?
No. I'm running.
He's running for a beer.
He is. Literally, I think that's where he's running because the bar's closing.
Tonight, James and I went to the Portofino Italian restaurant.
Italian.
Whatever.
Eat all that bread and pasta and...
I did not enjoy a couple of the items. They were pretty flavorless, but
The appetizer that I got was the insalata caprese, which is like a tomato and mozzarella caprese salad. It was okay, but the cheese had zero flavor at all, so it was just kind of like a bland cheese with some tomato and a little aioli. And then for dinner, I got a ravioli di ricotta and spinach. So it was ravioli stuffed with ricotta and spinach. We got a side of calamari as well, which James thought the calamari was really good. I did not. I talked James into getting this cannellini dello chef, but it's stuffed with crab and shrimp, served with a tomato sauce.
My food was all really good. I actually liked it better than the Mexican restaurant. Thought there was a little bit more flavor going on there at the Italian restaurant.
The dessert, we were supposed to get a tiramisu, but we actually ended up getting like a chocolate cake with ice cream, and it was very good, nice and warm, very good. We were in and out in about 50 minutes, so tonight was much faster than last night, and the food was much better tonight. Still could use some flavors, but overall, the dinner was really good tonight.
You don't have to make reservations at any of the restaurants. If it's full, there's a wait. They give you a little buzzer, and you can just walk around the resort.
we took that buzzer all the way across the resort over to where the outdoor party was, and it was pop night. So we haven't seen any stage entertainment here, so this was the first for us.
Seems like they got all their entertainment out in between the two pools. There's like this little area that they use for a stage, and then they got big speakers that they have set out there, and that's usually where they have their entertainment at night.
It was pop night, so it was like all newer songs.
They put like Lady Gaga songs and Bruno Mars, I think I remember them playing. A lot of lip syncing, that's typical of these resorts, but different.
I actually really liked it.
The music selection that they chose was a little bit more fresh compared to what we're used to seeing, at least within the last like 5 to 10 years. I don't know how many times we've seen Michael Jackson shows at these resorts, but
They kept it interesting, and it was quite comical at times as well, so I really enjoyed it.
I wish I could dance like that. I need to pick up some dancing skills. I have like 2 moves, and that's about it. I've been working on my moves for you guys because I know that you guys love to see my awesome dance moves. I know there's probably some of you out there that wish you could move like me, but just practice and you'll get there. You'll get there. You could be as good as I am with your dance moves. You just have to practice, okay? That's how I got to where I am today. You don't get this overnight. You gotta work at it.
We just basically walked over and got a drink at the sports bar, and then went out and sat in the lobby by the front doors.
They got a bunch of lounge seats. everywhere out there, and we just kind of sat down and relaxed.
You know, everyone here, all the staff has been absolutely wonderful. Everyone's been very kind.
Every single staff member has been absolutely wonderful.
They seem to take very good care of the grounds. There are like several little things that James has noticed that only he notices because he's a man. I have seen people kind of going around, like businesses going around with staff doing quotes for certain things. So I know there's more renovations coming.
I think this resort is just under some construction, and I think it's in a transition period. And I think if we were to come back in a couple years, it might be a completely different situation. So I am trying to keep that in mind as well.
But so far, I think that they've done a good job. They just need to hit the rooms.
We got back up to our room. The guy delivered a happy birthday cake for Brandy. When you come in, they ask you if you're celebrating anything, which is pretty typical at any all-inclusive. Always say that yes, you are, because you're gonna get something free. Just think of the next thing that you could be celebrating, or something that could be months down the road. Just say, yeah, we're celebrating our anniversary, or yes, we're celebrating a birthday. Whatever it is that you're celebrating, usually there's some kind of extra thing that they do for you. We just been chilling this vacation. It's nice to just kick back. I just like the fact that I'm just sitting there, chilling, spending quality time with the love of my life. That's what this vacation's all about for me.
Cancun is for lovers. So the next time you're in Cancun, grab your lover by the arms. Tell them how much you love them and subscribe to Famable. If you're a lover, subscribe. Where is this party?